I'm going to show us how you can take a raster image in PDF to ArcGIS and digitize it. Sometimes you wonder the rest of things. I have a PDF here which I'm going to open. The PDF where we have different types of, you can actually get this PDF into your ArcGIS environment, georeference it and digitize it. Assuming you have this type of map, you need to get them into your ArcGIS environment as raster, get it digitized, and then continue with any analysis you want. I'm actually going to use the figure 4, the coordinate, which we are going to use to georeference. But first and foremost, I'm going to show you how you can convert PDF or take PDF documents into ArcGIS environments, then georeference it and digitize any area of interest. Probably don't need to screenshot because you might likely going to lose the DPI of the image. So the first thing you have to do, I am suggesting what you have to do is to go to the PDF you have, open the PDF in Microsoft Word. In the latest Microsoft Word, like Microsoft MS, you just right click on the image, you choose the app, open with, choose the app of your interest that you want to open it with. When you choose the app of your interest, you now look for Microsoft Word. And then I'll open it with Microsoft Word. This will be in PDF as either PNG, JPEG, or in TIFF format, or any other raster format that can actually be visualized in ArcGIS environment. So the PDF is actually open in Microsoft Word. You don't need to mind all these things, just click OK, and this document is going to open the Microsoft Word. And what this is the figure for the geological map of Africa. Click on the image. So in case you open the Microsoft Word 2.7 or lower version and not seeing it, I'm using Microsoft Word 2006. There is an option there where you can see this option here, save as picture. So I cannot click on save as picture. It will take me to the directory where I need to save it. I only want to save this imagery in a particular folder, which I can scroll to the folder of you can save it. Just need in file type, file name, you can save it with any name. You can save it as JPEG. Here as file type, you can save as interchange format, that's GIF. You can save in JPEG. You can save it in. I suggest you save it. So I'm going to save it as image 1 and I'm going to save it as PNG. Now, if I save it as PNG, I'll click save. This is the main PDF. This is the first image which is saved in Fana, is the one that's saved in PNG, meaning in other ways it's likely going to have a better resolution. So I'm done. So all I need to do is take it to ArcGIS, and in my ArcGIS I'm going to open. The first thing I need to do is to define my project coordinate system, which is going to the layer and click on coordinate system I want to use. In this way, I am going to use geographic coordinate system. I'm going to use that because this is the entire Africa zones. It extended more of zones, so I'm going to use a world geographic coordinate system. So I'm going to select WGS. It's already my favorite. Since it's already in my favorite, you can go down to the world and then you scroll down to WGS 1984. And in this, if you 1984. So what I need to do, all I need to do is to add the data. So I'm going to add the data. After adding the data, I'm going to georeference it. So what I need to do now is to browse to the directorate where I save the image, which the directory that I save the image is in here. So I'm going to open the directorate where I save the image. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to the data where I save it. I'm going to, that's image 2. When I add it, it will load up, and this is the image. I have to click OK. So this is going to build the pyramid, and after this is going to display the image. So when you display the image, the next thing I need to do, it is not in it. So that's why it's saying that the following data source added are missing spatial reference information. The data can be projected. So the data have no geographic spatial reference info. I need to click OK. When I click OK, this is the image. You can actually go to the property, the source, where you can check the size of the size, as in the pixel, the size, about everything I have to do with the image. Like I said, the resolution of the image, the coordinate system is not defined, is unknown. The example, so all these up like the coordinate system, the way it is showing up here. So let's go down to georeferencing this. I am going to use georeferencing tools. Now, in this, if you look at the image on the screen, you discover that and where you will say this is the 10 south and this is the 10 north. So if some people find it difficult actually working on this, but today I'm going to show us how you are going to do is zoom to a particular point of interest. To be a grid line joining this line to this line, but there is no grid line joining them. So but I'm going to show us how we are going to get that done. So I'm going to zoom. Yes, if you look at this, you will see that one of the size, this is one of the grid, this grid down here, if you're looking at the mouse, and the end to these dots. Is that okay? From this here, all I need is to use the line tools, which is the drawing tools, to create a line